If this episode had a name to it, it'll be called The Liars, the Backstabbers, and Cheaters. Gabby, so that's your end game. Chad, you want him back again. Good luck with that one. Good luck. Because you about 2 seconds for getting caught. So you have fun with that. I deal with you later on. Will, Sonny, Paul in this relationship and they're sneaking behind them. They think they helping Paul, but they ain't doing nothing but breaking that man up to an even bigger heartbreak that he already gonna have when he found out that you really want Sonny more than you want him. Like, Will, I appreciate you about to tell on yourself and about to say enough is enough. I'm tired of this. I'm bored with this. So let me go ahead and tell him, yeah, it's about time. You're tired of it. I'm tired of it. Y'all tired of hiding behind y'all back. You tired of being Sonny's secret love. So now you want to be out there in the open with Sonny. Paul gonna be out there in the cold, in a wheelchair. But y'all gonna have to deal with that. I think being fair and honest with him is better than sitting up there behind his back, lying, cheating, and backstabbing that man. Oh, I'm excited to hear your voice. You know I called to check on Ari though, but I'm glad I'm talking to you too. It been a moment. Like, y'all ain't tired of sneaking yet. Well, you done got caught saying I love you. Now you done got caught and rolled up on Paul. Talking about something, I want to hear your voice. And the fact that you turned around and looked, you knew your ass was caught. Like, you knew it was over and you knew you was caught. Like, you about to tell, you this close from telling. You're this close, and I can appreciate that. Sonny, as it contains to you and this thing and this thing and this information and this secret coming out, y'all just gonna have to eat that bullet hard. Do not sit there and play that man any harder than y'all playing that man now. Y'all ain't helping nobody but y'all own asses. Yes, y'all being selfish. Yes, y'all won't tell the man that y'all breaking the man hard every time y'all meet, every time y'all kiss, every time y'all, oh, I miss you. Oh, I really want to be with you. But I'm stuck with Paul because he saved my mama alive. He went flying out the window. So now I'm stuck in this loveless relationship I got going on. But you know I really want you. Like, that's your damn problem, Will. That's probably why I'm losing patience with you. Cause the fact that you act like you happy around Paul, but as soon as you get around Sonny, you be smiling, laughing, carrying on. Oh, I want you so bad. Oh, I love you so much. You don't know how it feels to catch my breath now that I'm around for Paul, and I'm being more honest with myself around you than I am around Paul. Like, you be like, you done took a little energy pill when you be around Sonny. When you around Paul, it's like you sad, depressed, don't want to be there. How quickly can I leave? Oh, I got a phone call. Let me go run over here. Like, y'all will get it together, and I think I'm about done. That's 3 minutes of my time that I gave y'all there. You keep on getting caught, Sonny. I mean, Will. Soon enough, you'll go ahead and tell on yourself, because you almost told on yourself today, because hanging up that phone fast after you got caught on the phone call, talking about, I'm glad to hear your voice. That ain't the way to get caught. No, hanging up the phone real quick when you realize you caught, that's a big indication that there's something going on more than I want to hear your voice. So, you completely told on yourself today, buddy. And I hope you enjoyed telling on yourself. If you were smart, you would have stayed on that phone and played it off. And pretended like, oh, I just ain't got caught on the phone. Like, y'all gotta learn how to play these phone conversations better. Now, come on now. Hell, the amateurs do better jobs than y'all now. If you caught on the phone, you don't sit there and look like a deer in headlights. You continue to talk, continue like it's... Hell, you could be happy to hear your mama voice, Brady voice, Marlena voice. Like, you could have played that out. Hell, Marlene in the hospital. Use her like, Will, you hanging up that phone. Ding, 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 ding. You guilty. Besides playing it out, oh Marlene, I'm glad to hear your voice on such and such and such. I'm glad you're doing, like, you had the excuses there, Will. You could have used them, but you chose not to use them. I don't know why. As soon as you quickly hung up that phone, the quicker you told on yourself, and he knew what was going on. And Nice was telling and nice job of telling Sonny that you and Will are moving to a wheelchair accessible apartment now. Cause Susan getting on Victor nerves and she tired of him, so she gonna need to vacate immediately. I know you don't want to put her in the Martin house and have Eli deal with Susan. Susan got to go somewhere cause Victor tired of hiding and playing hide and go seek with Susan in his own house. So you is for to kick Susan out, and you is giving her the eviction notice. Okay, whatever you say, Paul. I mean, Sonny, you giving Susan an eviction notice. I would have told her she ain't going nowhere, but I see you want to respect your grandfather, and he probably yelling at you because she probably being annoying to him. And I can only imagine how Victor probably annoying you right now for you to come up and say that. And for you to want her to move out the big mansion to the Martin house or somewhere. I can understand Susan is a little bit too much though. But she funny as hell though. So yeah, Victor ain't putting up with that mess no more. That's about all I got for Sonny and Paul and Will. Do I want to do the Eric Brady first, or do I want to do the Abigail? I'll do the Abigail, Gabby, and them peoples. Abigail, it's obvious you're not going to get them to believe you that you are fine. You are doing good. Gabby is fucking with you. You're not going to get them to believe them. The best way to shut somebody up and make them look like a fool, not you, go to the doctor. It's a shame that you didn't go to the doctor now time that woman drugged you. It's a shame, really, you didn't. Like, if you know all this going down, you know what's going on, and you know that you ain't doing this, somebody else doing this, and you confused them, you wondering why they taking Gabby's side, not your side, and they don't believe you, but they believe in what Kate and Gabby said, and that's your husband and your family, and they believe in everything else they seeing in the evidence. The best way to shut them down, Abigail, is to go to the hospital where you at now. If Marlena can't get to you, go to somebody else. And I promise you, they'll look like a damn fool when they realize that you ain't losing your mind. You might be losing a little bit of time because Gabby around here making you fall asleep. You might be confused of why you going from one location to the next location, why you keep on seeing this black wig on your head. Go to the doctor like, I'm sorry. I am sorry. You did not go to the hospital right away when she drugged you. Because that would have made her look like Boo Boo the Fool. And they might have would have believed you. But I think JJ might be holding in a little bit for you. Because now we saw at the end of the episode where he was going through Gabby's purse or attempted to go through Gabby's purse. So JJ might be your only savior in this whole situation. Y'all mama don't believe you. I'm not surprised the shark that Chad don't believe you. What else is new when it come to him? Love him dearly, but he an idiot at times. So Jennifer, yeah, I'm just going to say Jennifer. I'm not surprised there neither. And Kate, you're a dummy. Like, I'm mad at you, Abigail, about the whole situation. Like, I know you trying to tell them. I know you trying to say that Gabby is setting you up. Gabby with a Y is not up. She is playing me. She is drugging me. She making me lose time. And she trying to hurt me the same way she got hurt when she went to prison this last time. Like, you should have been more smarter than this, Gabby, and went to the hospital. I mean, at least you could have at least went to the hospital. That's the least you could have done. Like, I'm mad that you ain't kick your ass there fast enough. Like, come on now, Abigail, now. Somebody setting you up. You don't know what's going on. And all of a sudden, your family not believing you. You upstairs come down for a nap and your whole family down there having a tabletop discussion about you. Right then and there, I would have proved them wrong because I would have sought Gabby behind up with something for she can either drug me or make me do something I wasn't planning on doing. I either record her behind. If I happen to fall asleep when she drugged me, I would be to somebody near the hospital proving that she drugged me, or I ain't losing no time and I'm not sick or whatever. Like, you gonna have to work a little bit more harder if you gonna convince them, Abigail. Like, I believe you. We know that Gabby's setting you up. They just don't believe you. Chad, he always been out in the dark, so we gonna excuse Chad, cause this Chad first time ever being involved in the front end of one of your altars, or you snapping or you having a breakdown. So I can't say for him being in the front this time and not the end to the middle. So how does it feel, Chad? You finally know what's going on with your wife. You think the altars are back. Y'all think the altar is back. Abigail trying to tell y'all ain't no altars back. This is all Gabby. She getting me back. She want revenge. She's still mad at me for going to prison. She can't have a baby. And yada, yada, yada. Like, Abigail convinced them, baby. Convince them, and JJ on your team to also convince them that Gabby is setting you up to make you look like a fool, cause she got this big ol' ass plan that Gabby, you a dummy. So you want them to believe that Abigail is losing her mind. You want her committed in the hospital. You want her to suffer the same way you suffered, cause you some victim and you didn't deserve you didn't get what you deserve. So basically, you mad at Abigail cause she got away with this cause she was sick. Basically, she didn't get nothing from this. You blaming her for all the hell you went through and not getting out of prison, and also for not. Gabby, take that victim shit somewhere else and shove it up your behind. That is your fault. I know you'll like to blame Abigail for your problems. Ain't nobody tell you to step into the DiMera pond again. Like, I don't know how many times I got to tell you this, Lord. I don't know how many times I got to tell you this, Gabby. Your reaction caused the reaction. You wanting to mess around with the DiMeras again? You saw what happened the first time messing around with the DiMera. I guess you thought the second time was going to be your charm. So you went back to the DiMeras. Expanded your company with the DiMera umbrella. Look what happened. You got involved into a murder case, went to jail, got shot up, Abigail Alters came back and attacked you and all that. Like, you can't blame Abigail and her alters for attacking you. That's all you, babe. Ain't nobody tell you to step your foot back into the DiMeras. You didn't learn the first time, clearly. You didn't learn the first time when it came to the DiMeras and how bad they are for you. And every time you hook up with a DiMera or be around a DiMera, something bad happened in your behind. You didn't catch that or didn't realize every time you round a DiMera, your stock in your life go down. Like, everybody else see it besides you, Gabby. Why don't you see this? The DiMeras are bad news, especially for you. You ought to run to the hills, not run away from the hills. Run to the hills away from the DiMeras. Because every time you hook up with the DiMeras, something bad happened to you. Including this, you went to prison all over again. A whole murder trial that you got proven to be innocent. You got beat up for you got out of jail. I know you'll like to thank Gabby for all that whole murder stuff you went through. I know you'll like to blame her for all that. That's you, Gabby. Not Abigail. You. And you thinking you finna have this woman come in and How this woman think she done lost her mind. Then on top of it, you gonna talk about some you want Chad. You wanna raise his new child. You want Chad to be a daddy to Ari, like. So you do want Chad back, basically, is what you saying. That's what you're saying. You want Chad. Cause you and Chad dating before went so good the last time. You forgot what happened then? Remember, you might have been good for Chad, like Kate said. He might have was the guy for you. But remember when Abigail came back to town cause she thought she'll be better off not coming to town. Remember all that, Gabby? Remember when you first tried to date Chad? And remember after that, the second time you tried to date Chad when Abigail was called herself dead? Remember all that? And how she came back to life and she was too weak to fight for her husband and told you can have him. Remember all that? So you want that again? You want to date Chad again? You better hope you make it out alive this time around, Gabby. Cause remember, you almost didn't make it alive out of prison. This your third time dealing with the DiMeras. And every time you then went round the DiMeras, they had sought you up. And they had also messed up your life and ruined your life. I know you'll like to blame Abigail this time around for your DiMera experience this time for being bad. Blame your own behind for going back to the DiMeras. That's what I'm going to tell you. And Kate, you this is foolish too. You sitting up here letting this woman use this, what you doing, helping the pervert. You basically sitting there letting Gabby, of all people, sit there and blackmail you with the fact that you helping Stephen take down Chad and getting information from Chad and feeding it to Stephen. You gonna sit there and let her blackmail you with that? Really? Of all things, you gonna sit there and... Bye, Kate. Bye. You foolish just like she foolish. And the fact that she thinks she's somebody victim and she ain't nobody victim. Bye. 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 And bye. Both of y'all. Eric, Nicole, Sammy, Brady. Brady, you still getting your medicine, I see. That medicine that if you do something to somebody, end up blackmailing somebody or threatening to send them to prison just cause you was mad and bitter how she cheated on you. This all coming back to... Brady, you learned your lesson you got to learn your lesson this time around cause every damn time something happened or something goes on involving Nicole, guess who gonna be the scapegoat? And guess who fault is gonna be? Cause like Eric said, this is technically all your fault. Really it is. If you didn't get mad, if you didn't set that girl up if you wouldn't have recorded her threatening to throw her in prison with that same recording that you recorded her confession on, and you running her out of town, Xander would have never had his paws on that tape, knew the code to get in that state, to use it against Nicole, to marry Nicole. Like, if you look at it, it all makes sense. It all started from the root of you and your evil. And it just growed from Xander. Reasons why Nicole went to Tennessee with her child, left Eric. Like, if you look it up and you wonder, it all points back to you, Brady, and your anger and your bitter behind. Like, ooh. And what's up with y'all days? Y'all just live the upset Eric, like the Jennifer thing that went to miss. Nicole, now he done lost Nicole. Like, Kristen done raped the boy. Like, can Eric have it at least a happy ending? Like, y'all treat Eric so wrong. He supposed to be the golden boy of the family. the one that the Bible thumper of the family, the good boy of the family, and y'all treat him right as y'all need to start treating Eric like shit. Like, that's messed up. Like, that man haven't had a happy ending since Nicole left town. He might have been happy with Jennifer, but we know that was all just a buffer between Nicole and him, and somebody to make him happy and make him laugh. And then till he found Nicole, like, Eric ain't had nothing good happen to him since, I want to say, since he got out of prison. I kind of want to say that after killing Daniel and that whole DUI mess. I kind of want to say that he ain't had nothing good happen to him ever since that. Like, his life then went downhill ever. Poor Eric. And now you got to raise a whole child by yourself. They say Nicole dead, and he and the firefighter did hand Eric the necklace. So she ain't dead. As soon as she get her contract back together, Nicole will be back. I'm sorry. You have my condolences. It's your fault that she died. It's all your fault. Like, she just dealing with her contract. Hopefully she'll get that contract together and come back. At least make Eric happy. God, these days. Eric ain't been happy and I don't know Lord's when. He was happy with Jennifer though, but you know that was going to explode at any time once he heard Nicole's name or found out where Nicole was. So he was happy there for maybe a month, maybe couple of weeks. Somewhere in between, Eric was happy with Jennifer till he found out that Nicole was out there and he finally found her. Yeah. So, we do find out that our our wheelchair, that's rude. We do know that, that's EJ more than likely in that wheelchair that's sitting around here running around pushing. And he did get some effects from that explosion in that lab. So he did get burnt or whatever, or was about to burn up like Nicole was. Like they said, Nicole burnt up in the fire. Okay, burnt up. Soon as that contract getting good and new and brand new, she'll be back filming whatever days. But he did get burnt up, or when the fire did flash and knocked him down on the ground, it must have burnt him in the face because he was burnt up and Nicole had the sheet over his head. So he did get burnt up. And that building blowed up 3 times? How is that building still standing up? How is y'all able to stand that close to that building? Hell, where Eric and Brady was, when that first time it exploded, Eric and Brady went flying. And Sammy, how the hell did you get out of that exploding building? Like, how the building exploding and Eric and Brady went flying, but Sammy come pulling out EJ just like this with the wheelchair, come flying out there with the wheelchair. And then y'all got to hold Eric back again because he's still trying to save Nicole. And it exploded again. Like, how that building exploded and Sammy got out that building? Whatever days, whatever. It was one more point I had to. No, that was about all I had to say about that, about them blaming each other and all that, and about there's no surviving, that Nicole had died in the fire, and all they got was her necklace that was barely looked like it got touched by the fire. Okay, days. That necklace had one little black mark where the fire might have hit it. But that's all that happened to the necklace, really. Oh, okay, days. We gonna run with that when that Nicole got burnt up in that fire. Let's have fun with that one. But anyways, though, y'all, that was about it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Bye.